circuit. Used to be on television too. I forget the name of it. The sitcom he was on. I keep forgetting. I think it was just called Radioheads or something like that, or Airtime something on NBC a while ago. But I thought he was pretty funny on that. So I'm not going to discredit his work in Hollywood and say he sucked. He was never no good. So he's a martial artist. He's a businessman. So he wears a lot of hats. But you know, that's just the red flag. He don't get no pass, not from me, and he shouldn't get a pass from any black person. I don't care who's standing up for him. I don't care what celebrity co-signs him, stamp him. I'm going to tell y'all where y'all dead wrong at. We are the only race of people that does not have an official lead. There's no official consequence for disrespecting us. You disrespect the Latino community, the Spanish community, you're going to get canceled. You disrespect the Italian community, you're going to get canceled. You disrespect the Asian community, you're going to get canceled. LGBTQ, whatever organization, whatever group that you offend, you know, the repercussions will keep coming and keep coming and keep coming and keep coming and keep coming until they decide to take their neck off, to take their knee off of your neck. But we so free-hearted with giving passes to him and people like him, they just keep on violating. Like we've never set up, we've never made an official example out of somebody. So like I said, they keep on coming for Dave Chappelle. They done came for Kevin Hart. They came for Cat Williams. They came for Nick Cannon. Just like everybody in our community. Those are just comedians I'm naming, but they done came for actors and actresses, recording artists, you know, all throughout their career. They don't let up. They show up to the shows. They write letters. They get, you know, corporate sponsors to back off from them, from wanting to, you know, endorse them. Just they ruin the bag. Like when you offend a group, they ruin the bag for black people. Like you can't get no more gigs. Like if you're an actor, you can't get no movie gigs. If you're a recording artist, you know, you can't get up in at this venue, at that venue. You know, you can't get no bookings, no signings, no nothing. And then all your stuff you got online, they take it down because they'll be like you violated this community guideline, that community guideline, and they take all your stuff down. So I said all that to say, where's the consequence for violating our culture? If we don't set an example, if we don't make an example out of somebody, they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep doing it because it's a formula to it now. They violate, they already have their little pre-typed, half-ass, sorry-ass apology, insincere apology at that. Because it's all, you know, contrived, already typed up, ready to go. And they'll turn around and do it like the same person 6, 7, 8 months later. Like after all the hype done died down, they'll turn around and do it again. So like, my question to everybody defending him, what are you going to say when he says it again? Because this is not a stupid man. He's a college-educated man. He's very well-spoken, very articulate, knowledgeable guy. There's nothing stupid about Joe at all. He knows exactly what he's doing. Or did, or whatever. So it's inexcusable. If you want, I can't tell you who to mess with and who not to mess with, but as a people, we need to stay on one accord, and that's just that. Like it's all for one, one for all. We need to quit rationalizing bullshit. And I don't like to cuss on my platform, but we need to quit rationalizing bullshit because we sit up there and give pass after pass after pass, and they violate and they violate and they keep violating. But we'll sit up here and like dog each other out. Like if another celebrity says something about another celebrity online, they'll go back and forth. They'll do 90 clapback Instagram videos, 90 clapback shade room interviews. But for this, we like, oh, it is what it is, and like, he didn't invent the word, like, or is that us, or ain't we bigger than that? We're going to just let that word be, take dominion over us. We're going to get all in the funk every time somebody says that word. So in a sense, yeah, I feel what you're saying, but then in another sense, what I'm basically saying is we should have been at zero tolerance. If we was already at zero tolerance, there wouldn't be nothing to tolerate because they wouldn't even come at us like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to show and demonstrate we can make it hot for you if you violate. Like we the only group of people that won't like turn up the heat, apply that pressure. That's all I'm saying is to keep on applying pressure. And then, yeah, I know you want to sit up there, throw every single comedian. Well, we didn't do nothing with this one, and we didn't do nothing with that one. Why him? Why now? Why him? Why him? Why now? Why not? If not now, then when? How about that? If not now, then when? Because if we don't, we're going to keep on having like little racist ass coach calling our black women nappy headed hoes. Shoot. We're going to keep on getting dumb monkey jokes, watermelon loving nigger jokes. How about that? How about that if we don't never speak up and draw a line? We've never drawn a line in the sand. So if you never draw a line in the sand, how are they going to know not to step over it? How are they going to know? I'm going to have to get a, how are they going to know, but who's going to know? Y'all like them? How are they going to know? Who's going to know? That's us right now, because like, that's how they just keep on playing this with that slow, like super slick with it. And we just keep on taking the bait. We just so docile with it. But scream we about that action when one of us does something to one of us. Like, I'm about that action, you know better. I'm about that action, she know better. Like, but they don't know better, they keep doing it. They keep violating. So that's all the energy I want to spend on that. That was my only big point that I wanted to make is, no more passes, no sympathy, no empathy, no mercy, zero tolerance. And that needs to be the movement. And quit all this rationalization and fence straddling. People want to just sit up there and straddle the fence. You talking about you pro-black and you love black and you love this and you're proud to be, but then you sit up there and then just co-sign like that type of fuck shit with your actions, like just nonchalantly, or if you don't care, that's okay, just not to care at all. Just say you don't care at all, but don't say you care, but then give a pass when you hear something like that. Like, oh, well, it's the context. Ain't no context. Ain't no context when it comes to that. Ain't no context. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all get it? no context, because we don't have a context when we offend somebody Caucasian. We don't have a context. Did Michael Vick have a context when he was fighting pit bulls? Did he have a context? No. Who else they come for? Did any black person ever that God came for have a context? Did they get their side of the story? No. When all these little groups come after them, do they get context? Well, if you put it in context, yeah, you can keep on putting it in top context and they're going to keep on violating. How about that? And, it ain't about being perfect. I ain't saying be perfect. Ain't nobody perfect, but we just say what you mean and mean what you say and stand on it. And we need to start standing on it and just be at zero tolerance for it. Well, this was just a little random feed. Trying to think of some more stuff to talk about. So I already said Dave. Oh yeah. So, just like I said on one of my previous episodes about getting I lost my train of thought, sorry. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, like getting distracted by distractions. So while everybody was, enjoying the Super Bowl, the European infraction was happening. Who was getting sent to war? So like these little articles, this little stuff that keeps us arguing amongst ourselves, especially in the black community, it's a distraction. So like the Joe thing was a distraction, the Whoopi thing was a distraction. When they sit up there talking about cancel culture and all that, it's a distraction. Because that's where our focus points always needs to be. So all that was going on in the Ukraine while we were sitting up there just chilling. So like we really about to kind of probably go to war in a little bit. Because now you notice everybody been stopped talking about that thing, and now they're lifting mandates and what's the latest chick from Iowa going up there bragging about, she blocked it. She was one of the first persons to block the mask mandate for the state. It's like, this is just my opinion. I don't have any solid data to, back it up, but as soon as this war hits, watch all this mask mandate stuff go away. Watch all these federal buildings that's been closed since 1920 open back up, and everything's just back to normal. Watch.